everyone. Welcome back to my channel, right? And this is your co-sojourner in this season of our life, and this is my season of life, 60 years and beyond. Okay, have you heard of this Japanese proverb? Huh? Okay, it says, "If you feel you're losing everything, remember that trees lose their leaves every year, yet they still stand tall. Mhm. And wait for better days to come." Setbacks can be actual preparation for something better. The tallest trees went through the most seasons of loss, right? So if you feel you're losing everything, like what? You lost an account, you lost your job, you lost your best friend, you are losing, some of the what? Some energy, just waking up every day. Okay, if you feel you're losing everything, remember that trees lose their leaves every year. Yet they still stand tall and wait for better days to come because the leaves will come back. They will grow leaves again. Setbacks, therefore, can be actual preparation for something better for the next season of life. The tallest trees went through the most seasons of loss. I also, I also recall I just recalled one of the things I used to say, when we talk about resilience, like the well before that toughest, ships which run the ocean, the big ships, the timber used to build those ships. Maybe now they're using a different material, but the old-fashioned way before of building these sturdy ships, that run the oceans, the timber used actually come from trees which are taken from the highest mountain peaks. Why would that be? Because they are the sturdiest and the strongest timber ever. Why? Because those trees survive the harshest storms, the harshest winds, and they still stand tall. Can you imagine that? Okay, and I said, yeah, right. So if we survive the greatest test and challenges and we are still alive, then really, truly, that makes us what? According to some books I read, I have read, okay, that makes us unbreakable, okay, that makes us unshakable. Yeah, maybe. So what can we learn, from these Japanese proverbs? And here would be the last time I will be giving you some sources where you can, call ideas for your own personal philosophies. We're still there, and this is the last episode for that because the next month, I'm thinking of doing, again a different series. Okay, and so what does this Japanese proverb remind us? Yeah, there are four that I call, and I'd like to share with you, from my journal, from my trusty journal. Okay, it says, number one, accept the shedding season. There's a season. That's why there's this season called fall, autumn, and a beautiful song, "The Autumn Leaves Drift by My Windows." The autumn leaves of brown and gold. Because if they shed the leaves, when spring comes, they will bud new leaves. Right? So accept the shedding season. It's transition. You're not left behind. You're in transition from one season to another. Okay, so some things need to end in order for new things to begin. Okay, it's not failure, it's making space, for something better. Isn't that great? Huh? Oh, a second reminder out of this Japanese proverb says, therefore, anchor to your roots. Because the trees without leaves, still stands tall because their roots are still intact. So, anchor to your roots, which are what? Your values. Okay, your value system, your capacity for growth, the things which make you very strong. So anchor there, because while waiting, while in transition, then use the third one is use the bare season for growth. Just prepare, because I found out that without leaves, it says here, trees put all their energy into getting stronger. See, without the leaves, they concentrate their energy in getting stronger. And so what is the metaphor? Without your old life consuming energy, you are preparing for more energy to welcome, the better things in life that you can invest to your future self. Hmm? Okay, this is the time where you read the books you haven't read yet, because the old schedule is just so chaotic. Read the books that you have meant to read, and then learn new skills. Like I always put in the back burner, my continuing French lessons. I'd like to speak French fluently, not just a few phrases, few sentences. I always put that in the back burner, because what? Because I get too busy. Right, in the shedding season, I will. Okay, continue to learn that, and then take a course you would always want to take, or pick up a new hobby. It's not downtime. It is the most important growth season of your life. Okay. The fourth is trust the process, trust the timing. Okay? So at last is the fourth. Trust the process, trust the timing. The trees will grow back. The leaves, not the tree. The leaves will grow back because the trees are still standing. Okay? The trees cannot force the leaves, to go back, in their time. It is their time. Okay? And the last one is just keep showing up during this shedding season. Okay, just keep on showing up. Do what you need to do, but rest. Sleep. All right, the 8 hours. Move your body. You go to people. Just enjoy. You know, there will always be that time when the leaves will return. You will again face new challenges, and then after quite some time, it will be shedding season again. All right, then this is to give a conclusion to philosophy. Helping us live a good life. I'm just thinking, the humanities, which which we have forgotten, because now it's all about STEM, it's all about AI, but we have forgotten, how to live like human beings, really, because we don't want to be machines. Okay, we want to be human. What makes a human a human? The deep things in life, the consciousness, the richness of thought, and the richness of relationships. And so, just thinking, I don't know if I will continue with it, just thinking maybe we go into mythology, especially Greek mythology. Again, Malu, Miss Malu, another you know, esoteric topic, you know. Well, you thought philosophy is esoteric, isn't it? Now you know it's It's part and parcel of everyday life. So maybe, Greek mythology can teach us a lot, about how to live, how to age gracefully, wisely, and elegantly, maybe. Or maybe I can go into literature and arts, like art, for instance. How can we are not all artists, I don't paint. I personally don't paint, so it's okay, I understand. But what has art to do with living the good life? Does it mean then we have to buy paintings and we have to go into sculpture and all of that? No, not everybody is gifted with that talent. My husband is gifted with that, so that's no problem with him. But I can't be artistic. You are telling me that, and the good life. Is also the arts is also part of the good life. Maybe literature. I don't know. I'd like to surprise you. Okay, I'd like to surprise you. So okay, the next episodes will focus on any one of these. So be prepared to be surprised. Okay, so until then, don't forget to like and subscribe in my season of life, and together we will continue all of these surprise twists and turns to how we can live the best season of our life, the autumn of our life. Okay, then, my friends, okay, take care and goodbye.